right, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jordan. At the top right, we got my little brother Marcus, and at the bottom, we got my man Shane. This is the SportGenetiqs Podcast. We're basically just going to talk about everything sports related. So, all right. So first, we're going to do NBA trade talks. So,
Mm-hmm.
what was the biggest trade y'all think?
I would say Vucevic. Vucevic to the Bulls.
Vucevic to the Bulls, right?
Uh-huh. Him and Zach
Yeah,
LaVine, that's gonna be crazy.
Mm.
that's a nice duo. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Uh-huh.
That's a
Yeah.
nice duo. I cannot cap. Cannot cap.
They still got marketing too. They got some pieces.
Yeah, definitely. But he
Thad
been
Young.
hurt though, right?
Yeah, he just got back. Thad Young on
Yeah.
there, balling.
Definitely. Yeah, that definitely be hooping.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely be hooping.
The only thing about the Vucevic trade that I thought wasn't too good is I feel like they gave up too much for him. Don't get me wrong, I like him and all, but like 2 first-round picks, I think that was a little too much for him. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, let's say if the Bulls was like, let's say top 4 or 5 seed in the league, and they want to make that push to go to the championship, then I could maybe see them going after a guy like that. But considering that if they do make the playoffs, it's going to be in the lower seeds. They're really not going to get nowhere with that pick. Seeing that, I feel like in the long term, I don't know how well that move would turn out to be, but maybe the Bulls GM can turn something around.
How old is
and get it going?
How old
That's
is
all I had to say.
How old is Vucevic?
You gotta be mid-20s, maybe 27.
He's 30.
He's 30.
He's 30.
He's 30. Yeah.
Just turned 30.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they really expecting to go to the finals or nothing this year. I think they probably just want to, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. They probably just building for the future. It's gonna have to be quick though, because I mean,
Yeah.
But then again,
He's not a super athletic guy, bro. He's like a shooter.
I was about to say that exactly.
His game gonna last for a while.
Like
bro.
he could
He's gonna
play
age
for a
well.
while, just like LaMarcus Aldridge, Paul
Uh-huh.
Gasol. Like he could play for a while, so they don't have to rush. And Zach LaVine is still young, so
Exactly.
like, bro, if they could get a young guard, I don't see why they can't do nothing next year.
If I'm a free agent, I want to go to the Bulls. That's it. That's a historic team.
Exactly.
Bro. And now they got Vucevic and Zach LaVine. Oh, I'm going over there.
Exactly.
I'm going over
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Be the first to win a ring since Mike in Chicago.
there. That's legendary.
Definitely. Now, what y'all think about Lou Will and Rondo, man? What's going on with that? That boy, sweet Lou. Do y'all think that the Clippers can actually make a solid push for the finals now? Me personally, I think with Rondo, I think they can now. I think it's between, if the Lakers are healthy, obviously they're the favorite. I think Phoenix is another team that, even though ain't they like the second seed or something like that?
They are, but nobody's really taking them.
But that's what I'm saying. They're kind of a sleeper. They're second seed, but they're kind of a sleeper. So I would say Lakers, Phoenix, Clippers. But only thing about the Clippers is PG don't be hooping, bro. Bro, he don't be hooping like he supposed to, bro. Like he's not balling for real. But we gonna have to just wait and see what's going on with him.
Yeah, go ahead, Marcus.
What you think, Marcus?
Where did I'm losing it. Where did Lou Williams get traded to?
He went to the Hawks. I think he's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
is.
he went home. He
He
said he's not retiring either.
yeah. I like the move. I feel like him and Trae Young could be a real good 1-2 punch for the Hawks. I feel like Lou Williams could give him a lot of like veteran leadership to Trae Young. That will help him out in the later years of his career. So, and you can get that veteran leadership, and he can still get you a lot of points, especially off the bench. So, I like the move for the Hawks. I feel like it will pay off well for him.
What about Rondo? You think Rondo is helping the Clippers get to the finals? Now think of the West. The East is kind of tougher than the West for once.
Really? You think so?
Bro, yeah, bro. The East is tough this year. It ain't just cut and dry. Like it ain't gonna be two teams that's really, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day when you had, you know what I'm saying, when you had the Lakers and whoever else, you know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of cut and dry, like who was gonna make it and who wasn't. Like it was pretty much the Lakers and the Spurs, like pretty much going back and forth for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
Well, that was kind of later on. But anyway, my bad. Go ahead.
I feel like Rondo, he's gonna come in, he's gonna give you valuable minutes. So I feel like he's the one piece the Clippers needed to get them out of the second round, which they can't seem to get out of. No, but you can't go wrong with a Rondo. I can at least give him that. You can't go wrong with having
Rondo but Shane, Rondo in the playoffs, bro, that's different, bro. That's different, bro. Because I feel like if all Paul George got to do is worry about, if all Paul George and Kawhi, all they got to do is worry about just scoring, strictly scoring. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like Rondo kind of takes that burden off of them, bro.
Bro, the whole offense changes.
Yes.
There's a lot of just standing around watching one player do so. All right, it's Paul George's turn. It's Kawhi's turn. Now Rondo, he gonna put everybody in position. He brings toughness. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna facilitate the ball. But at the same time, Paul George has to step up. We know, he's got to step up. You got to be that player. You're getting paid all this money. You want to be the top dog. Be up there with the top dogs. Show up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you definitely got to do that, bro. You can't not hoop and be getting paid all that money. And you know what I'm saying? You calling yourself playoff P, like, nah, bro. Like, bro, get out of here with that shit, bro. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it, Paul George. You got to do something. All right. Now, what y'all think about who else? Who else got traded? Oh, Victor Oladipo to Miami. What y'all think about that?
That's tough.
Y'all know Miami went to the finals last year, lost to the Lakers. So, what y'all think? Y'all think that like I told you, the East is kind of a toss-up this year. Like, it's a couple teams. You got Miami, you got the Celtics, you got the Sixers. That's probably the favorite right now. Well, the Nets is the favorite.
Yeah,
if they can stay healthy. Exactly. But honestly, keep it a beam, bro. Sixers, yeah.
1A,
Sixers,
1B.
Exactly. And then I might be missing a team or two. But
the Bucks.
Oh yeah, the Bucks. I'm tripping.
They got hot.
Yeah, the Bucks. Yeah, definitely the Bucks. See, the only thing about the Bucks is they got Middleton, they got Giannis, but bro,
got Drew Holiday too.
They got Drew Holiday, but it's like, is that enough? You know what I'm saying? Is that enough to beat Kyrie, KD, and Harden? Is that enough to beat, you know what I'm saying, Ben and Embiid? Like, because Embiid is hooping right now.
No, he is.
So,
but the back to the Oladipo thing. The Heat, they got some nice pieces, but they don't show up all the time. You got Tyler Hero, who's inconsistent. Duncan Robinson, if they not hitting their threes, they're useless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Kendrick Nunn. I mean, he got traded, I believe. Right? Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, he did.
Forget about him. But Oladipo gives you guaranteed points. So you know Jimmy's gonna show up. You know Bam's gonna show up. Now you got Oladipo in the mix. That's good shit.
Yeah. Then don't forget you got Iggy coming off the bench.
Oh yeah. That's my boy.
Iggy coming off the bench. That boy Iggy, I feel like he's a good veteran leader too, bro. Like wherever Iggy go, bro, you gonna win. And if you don't win, you gonna get close to it.
Exactly.
Like Iggy, he's a valuable player in the league still, without doing much on the court.
Nah, real shit.
And shit, I'm keeping a buck with you. Even every once in a while, Iggy gonna give you a bucket. Like
he give you a couple threes sometimes too.
Exactly, Shane. You know what I'm saying. You know back in them.
He still can't hit free throws though.
Yeah, he still can't.
My man is trash.
He still can't.
But yeah.
For those that don't know, Shane is a Sixers fan.
Yes,
my little brother Marcus is a Brooklyn Nets fan, and I am a LeBron fan. I'm who everybody love to hate. I'm who everybody love to hate. I bounce around wherever LeBron go. I go. Whatever, bro. Whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, what you think? What you think, Marcus? You think Oladipo was a good move?
Most definitely. Kind of to go off what Shane said, I agree that you know, a lot of the Heat players were inconsistent in that finals run. And with Oladipo, you're going to get consistency. So let's say Jimmy, Hero, Duncan Robinson, they kind of have an off night. Well, now you got another guard that can do let's be real. He can Oladipo, maybe not at a better level. Maybe he's like a bottom dollar Jimmy Butler, but he can do anything Jimmy Butler can do. He can drive to the lane for you. If he has to, he can facilitate and kind of pass the ball around, make other things happen. He can shoot, he can take over a whole game for you, and he's very great defensively. I remember him coming into the draft. That's what he was known for, and I kind of feel like now that he's developed his offensive game, his defensive game has kind of became underrated now. So he can honestly give you everything Jimmy Butler can give you, maybe just not at the rate that Jimmy can do it.
Right. Now, before we wrap up this topic, let's talk about a few things that didn't happen. Kyle Lowry, he did not move. Andre Drummond, I think they still can do a buyout on him though, right?
They did it already.
Oh, they did that. Okay, my bad. So he's a free agent.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So all right, man. All right. Where y'all think he going? The Lakers.
He going to the Lakers.
I like that. Bro, when him and AD come back, that's gonna be nasty, bro.
Bro, he go to the Nets. I ain't watching basketball.
Yeah, bro. That's too much, bro. That's too much.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of KD when I see him.
Bro, KD gotta go, bro. Soft ass. He gotta go, bro.
Oh man.
But nah, bro. I think Drummond going to the Lakers too. Now, Kyle Lowry, I would have liked to see him go to the Lakers. I would have had liked him to go to the Clippers instead of Rondo. I would also like for him to go to maybe even the Bulls.
Ooh.
I would have even liked Kyle Lowry on the Bulls with Vucevic and Levine. I'm not really sure how they cap space is looking. I don't know if they can afford Lowry.
They can afford that.
They should have did that, bro.
That would have been tough.
They should have did that, bro. Definitely.
Yeah.
Is Darius Garland? Is he a point guard or a shooting guard?
Point guard.
I think he's a point.
No.
Okay.
He's like both. I don't know. He can combo.
Yeah, because they got him and Colin Sexton.
They're both combo guards, but Sexton's more point guard.
Right. Because I could see in the future maybe them getting rid of one of the two.
Yeah.
And maybe also the Bulls.
That'd be tough.
One of them going to the Bulls. That would be tough. Yeah. But all right, that's pretty much it for that topic. Now we're gonna talk about we have the Cardinals off season, and are they basically gonna be contenders next year to win a Super Bowl? What you think, Marcus?
I think
Let me give you a couple of players that they picked up. Obviously, JJ Watt. We got DeAndre Hopkins, that's last year, but that's still kind of fresh. AJ Green, a big target. I'm not saying he's going to be the AJ Green of the past, but he's still a big target. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to do something like what Alshon did for Philly a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting him to put up 1,000 yards this season, especially coming off of that foot injury. But I could definitely see him making an impact, though. Malcolm Butler, they picked up. Who else am I missing? I feel like I might be missing somebody.
Green?
I did say AJ Green, yeah.
I missed that. That's pretty much.
I might be missing one or two players, but those were the main guys. But I feel like they picked up pieces for each. You know what I'm saying? For each part of the team. You know what I'm saying? They didn't just look for straight firepower on offense. They also, you know what I'm saying? They was also looking for defensive players and things like that. But didn't they let go of Patrick Peterson though?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Minnesota.
Yeah, that was a hit. But I mean they still got Buda Baker in the secondary though. So
Yeah, I feel like them losing. I feel like them losing Peterson wasn't good. You know, they lost Peterson and then they're trying to replace him with Malcolm Butler. I don't really think that's going to work out well for him. I feel like they're going to regret that move, even though he's 30. You know, when cornerbacks usually hit that 30, 31 range, that's when the decline starts to come around.
Right, right.
I still feel like Patrick Peterson could have gave the Cardinals another maybe 2 years.
Yo,
he loved it.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's how I feel about Darius Slay with the Eagles too, man. Like I liked how they were like kind of aggressive getting him, but it's like, bro, like he's not, you know what I'm saying? I think he was 29 at the time. He's probably 30, going on 31 now.
But when you talk about Patrick Peterson, he was known for his athleticism. So now you're getting older. Now what's the hype about? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not like he's not like a Revis or a Champ Bailey. Like he was like a hybrid, like new type.
Right.
Cornerback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Pat Pete, you know, in his heyday, you know, you put him on your number one. It's like his own little island out there. You leave him alone. Is he on that type of level anymore? No. But he could still be a high upside cornerback number 2 with ease. So that's why I don't know why the Cardinals would have let him go. So that they should have kept him.
All right. Well, me personally, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm not saying that the Cardinals win the Super Bowl, but they definitely make playoffs and they definitely make a serious push.
You see, the thing about about the Cardinals for me is the division, man. You telling me they gonna have to beat Russ twice? Come on, Russell Wilson's a hard QB to beat.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's not forget the Rams just picked up my boy Matthew Stafford. They're about to do their thing next year. And
who's he throwing the ball to though? Who's Matt Stafford throwing the ball to?
Cooper Kupp.
Woods.
Robert Woods.
Robert Woods. Yeah. I guess. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't think he has a solid number 1 though. But I think he got.
He didn't have that last year either.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't.
Galladay is always banged up.
Exactly. Yeah. Definitely.
And don't sleep on the Niners, man. If they can get that team fully healthy again, and if Jimmy G can play like that Super Bowl year, just 2 years ago, it makes that division a lot harder for the Cardinals. I just don't know they could pull it out.
Yeah.
But out of the three teams, I mean, out of the 4 teams you just mentioned, though, who are you taking out of that though?
Russ, of course.
Russ.
Who else would I take but Russ?
Russ and Metcalf.
There's a little turmoil on that team, I feel like.
Yeah, not even that, but it's like I don't know, man. Like they don't never give Russ enough. Like they got him Metcalf, that's cool. But like, is the offensive line gonna hold up? Is the offensive line gonna be good this year? Is the run game gonna be good for him? Is the defense gonna be able to give the offense rest? You know what I'm saying? Like it's always something with the Seahawks ever since they kind of got out of that whole, you know what I'm saying? They're when they tried to repeat.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like every year it's like they'll get close, or like Russ will have a good season, but there's always something holding them back. And I feel like they really haven't made any huge moves this offseason that are gonna, you know what I'm saying, make it any different. Well, whereas the Cardinals did. My bad, go ahead.
Yeah, they got JJ Watt. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but if JJ can stay healthy, come on now.
That's a big if, though. That's the thing about him now. It's a big if.
Yeah.
But like about the Seahawks, the good thing is they brought back Chris Carson, so their running game is at least going to stay afloat because Chris Carson's a very good running back. On defense, they looked terrible in the first half of the season, but if you do, a little research, and they played a lot better in the second half of the season, which which helps me think that maybe next year their defense will be a lot better. They traded for Carlos Dunlap at the trade deadline. He came in and gave them pretty good numbers off the edge, and they just got back in free agency. So the only thing about that defense now is that they lost Shaquille Griffin, their number 1 cornerback. So he went to Jacksonville, I believe. Yeah, him and his brother, they both went. So that I don't know how they're going to be able to replace him. Maybe they go to the draft. But yeah, that hurt losing him at cornerback. That's my only thing with.
What you think, Shane?
I got them. I'm rolling with them. I'm feeling it.
You got them winning the division.
I got them winning the division.
The Cardinals.
Same.
You put Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt. You get into the quarterback. Now
that's true.
Kenyon Drake, but it's gonna run the ball, play action. Now that boy Kyler Murray, he just scrambling. He's going everywhere. Now you give him AJ Green. He got the match with DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins. Like, bro, that's a perfect formula. You go like I don't know. That's gonna be hard to stop, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, there's a lot of teams that on paper they look great, but you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying on paper right now,
Kyler Murray get better every year.
He does.
Better every year.
He does. He does.
See them stopping, bro.
Yeah,
that team is only going to go as far as Kyler Murray can take them. Basically,
right.
I like that.
Right. All right. Last topic. We got it. Just a simple topic. Who is your NBA MVP, projected MVP this year? And you can give me a few. You can give me your top 3, list them. You know what I'm saying? Who you think?
Number 13 off the Brooklyn Nets, James Harden. That's my MVP.
That's solid.
I agree.
That's solid. That's solid. That's solid.
Yeah, I'm going James Harden. Like, I'm a Sixers fan, and Embiid is incredible, but I mean Harden. I mean, he got them he got the 2 stars with him, but they haven't been playing.
But when KD comes back, do you think he's keeping that up? Like, I mean, obviously Harden's still gonna hoop, but is he hooping over KD though?
No, he's not dropping 40 when KD come back.
But he doesn't have, bro. He's averaging 26 points, 8.9 rebounds, 11.4 assists.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. Almost a triple. He's averaging a triple-double.
Bro, did you see how they look? You see how they look without James Harden? They was getting their ass beat by the Jazz, like by 40 points, bro. It was embarrassing. They had 60 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they just got blown out the other night.
Then you add James Harden back in there, and then they beating whoever, like any team.
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
Right.
Who you got?
What about Jokic?
I'm with him, but the Nuggets suck.
They do. They do.
Suck.
Yeah, you're right. They do.
It's not your team. Your team has good pieces, and you're balling. But why do you guys?
And y'all still, who did they just get? Didn't they just get
Aaron Gordon?
Aaron Gordon, yeah.
JaVale McGee.
Yeah. So, they just and they got JaVale McGee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. But I don't know if I'm taking Jokic, but I'm just saying he would be in my top. He's my top 5 right now. But as of right now, I'm gonna probably either go.
Hooping right now. Sorry to cut you off, but
he is. He's hooping. The
team
27, 11, and 8.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
you can't be mad at that.
See, it's hard because before the injury, I would have either said LeBron or Embiid to win MVP. But then again, Bron could really win it in any year, and it's like they haven't given it to him in a while. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, quick question. What happens if you put James Harden on the Nuggets? I bet you they have more wins.
Put James Harden on the Nuggets?
Definitely. For Jokic.
Yeah, definitely.
James Harden instead of Jokic.
Jokic
they top 3 seed in the West.
Definitely. But with that being said, do the Nuggets go to the finals? I don't know. I don't know.
That's fact.
Because you know how Harden get in the playoffs, bro. He gonna ball. He gonna ball in the regular season. He might ball in the beginning of the playoffs. But at the end of the day, Harden is a scorer, bro. I don't know if he got the whole package. I don't know if he's just a complete leader and you know what I'm saying and all of that. I don't know if he got it, bro. I don't know if he got that LeBron, that you know what I'm saying, that like you can't. I don't know if you could. You know what I'm saying? If he could put the team on his back.
He doing it now, but like you said, the playoffs is different.
But that playoffs is different, bro. Playoffs is different, and especially when everybody come back and they healthy, it's like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll probably would say it's between Harden. Now this is not knowing what's going on with the injuries. I'm gonna just assume that they come back and still hooping. I'm gonna go right now. Harden number 1. Mm-hmm. And B number 2, LeBron number 3. No. And B number 2, Jokic number 3, LeBron number 4, Giannis number 5.
Word.
Hey, don't sleep on Curry out there in Golden State, man. They might not be doing the best, but he's trying.
But I don't think that's exactly why they probably won't give it to him though, because they're not doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Nuggets, they still have a chance to make the playoffs, I believe.
I mean, the Warriors. I mean, he just got injured. They weren't actually in the playoffs. So I think they were like the 8th or 7th seed. Yeah. But once he got injured, it's over.
Right.
Like that's how important he is to the team. Like Jokic can get injured, they might still win some games. Like the Warriors can't win nothing, bro, without Curry.
Yeah, they can't. That team is bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That team is bad.
Horrible.
I agree,
yeah. So that's a tough one. It's really a toss up this year as far as the MVP goes. It's a toss up, bro. I'm not even wrong.
Shout out to Luka too.
Oh yeah. Can't forget about Luka. Can't forget about Luka
too.
No, I said Giannis.
Oh, you did say?
Yeah. You can't forget about Luka at all. Yo, Luka kind of don't get enough credit sometimes, bro. Like he came in the league hooping, bro. Like he came in the league on fire and didn't stop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Like, you know, some players, they come in the league their first year or two, they hooping, then they die out, bro. He's still hooping, bro. Like he is the Mavericks, bro.
No, real shit.
He is the Mavericks. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Porzingis is balling too, though. Like,
no, Porzingis is definitely hooping.
He's doing his thing, but he's not.
He's always hurt, man. My problem with Porzingis.
But I feel like Porzingis is replaceable, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Luka's not replaceable. He's one of those players. You can't replace Luka. Yeah. You can't replace Luka. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for this episode. SportGenetiqs, the podcast. We'll probably be back with another episode sometime next week. That's pretty much it. We out.